Bruh, I can't believe I'm actually saying this already, but Champions League is here again. We're back at the Champions League conversation, which is why I feel like the years are just going by so fast, man. So we're back. We're back to discuss Champions League. It kicks off this upcoming week, and what we're gonna do is discuss the three teams that we discuss the most on the channel, right? We discuss Barcelona a lot on this channel, Real Madrid a lot on this channel, and then you guys know I'm constantly talking about Benfica. We might not drop a Benfica video every week, but I'm constantly talking about Benfica. So we're gonna go over the teams that these teams have been matched up against, the games they have coming up in no way, order, shape, or form. I'm just gonna go through their games, and I'm gonna tell you whether I think they win or lose and how many points they will accomplish throughout their journey. So that's how we'll do it. We'll start off with Barcelona. I'll give you my predictions to them. And I've seen some news today, and it was on the Portuguese website, so I don't know if this is true or not, but some drama kicking off at Barcelona. Supposedly Gavi and Furman, I think it is, they have beef, or they had beef, and now they squashed it, and there was something happened over the summer. It's some story, bro. Either way, Barcelona is one of the favorites to win this Champions League thing, okay? Their defense is absolutely in shambles right now. It's a mess. We know this. We discussed it over and over. The defense is not good. Offensively, they're amazing. I don't think they should try to rotate Marcus Rashford in too much. I think they should let Lamine Yamal and Rafinha do what they did last year. And when they need Marcus Rashford, slap him in. But just to give him playing time just doesn't make sense to me unless you play him at the 9. With that being said, let's get it popping, okay? We're going to start off from the bottom. So we'll go Newcastle first. They play Newcastle, and they're away to Newcastle. This is a tough game. I'm not going to lie to you. I think it's a tough game simply because the English teams are very physical. And I think this is one of those where I think they could slip up and get a tie here. Maybe. I could also, I could almost also see Barcelona actually go undefeated this entire, like not undefeated, but win every game. But let's, for the sake of the argument, let's say a tie here. Then they get Copenhagen, where I think that they'll win this one, a 5-1 victory, big win here. And then they go against Slavia. I think I said that right. I think here will be another big win, maybe like a 6-0, 6-1. I think they could win big time here. But it is away, so let's not go too crazy and say maybe a 3-1 victory here. Then they go to Greece for they get Olympiacos at home. Olympiacos at home, nice Greece team coming in. I think they're going to pick up a win here again. I think they'll win that one comfortably. Then they play Club Brugge. I think this game, and it's away, this game will be a little bit closer, but it'll be a game that they get through as well with another victory. They then get Frankfurt at home. If this was away, I would say it would be a much, much harder game. Frankfurt at home, I think that Barcelona's going to take care of business here. 2-1 victory, 2-0 victory right here. They then go to Stamford Bridge against Chelsea. I do think this is a very difficult game. I think they could draw here. They tie this one. And then they face PSG. It is at home. But this is going to be like one of those tests for both teams. And I think PSG will come up on top. I think PSG, this will be the only game Barcelona loses. I think PSG will beat them simply because if Barcelona does not sort out that defense, teams that play high lines to them as well and also are able to put pressure on the back line will cause them many issues. So this will be the very, 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 very important test for Barcelona's defense. But I do see PSG winning this one. So a win against PSG, a loss against PSG, a tie against Chelsea, a win to Frankfurt, a win to Club Brugge, a win Olympiacos, Slavia, a win, Copenhagen win, and maybe a tie to Newcastle, but probably a win there. So they go through easily, not having to go to the playoffs. Up next is Real Madrid. I still think there needs to be a way where they figure out how to work Vinicius Jr. and Mbappe into the 9 and the wing together where they can play a little bit better with each other. We are seeing Mbappe make better runs. You might have seen in France's game, he scored a crazy goal over the international break. For me, Real Madrid looks better than last year, but at the same time, they don't look massively impressive. So Real Madrid gets this team here. Kairat? I don't know if I said that right. I think Real Madrid will win this comfortably. It is away. I think you have to travel pretty far to play this team, but I think they're going to win this game. So they'll win this one. Then they play Monaco at home. I think they're going to win that game as well. Then they play Olympiacos away. So they're going to Greece, but I still think that they're going to pick up a victory here. Okay. They then Marseille. Marseille at home. I think they're going to beat Marseille at home. So another 3 points for them right there. They then get Benfica away in the Stade de Luz. Easy win for Benfica, 5-1. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to troll you guys, but I am going to be honest with you guys right here. I think they tie 2-2 here. I know this is one of those ones where you guys are going to laugh at me and say you're saying this because you're a Benfica fan. I'm not actually saying this because I'm a Benfica fan. Barcelona struggled against Benfica, and they were really good last year. In the group stage, you guys remember that Rafinha goal where it should have been a penalty for Benfica, and they break on the counter in the last second. They win the game on the last second. I don't know if you guys remember that. That was a game that Benfica played Barcelona extremely well. If y'all remember, very competitive game, very fun game. So I do think Benfica can get a draw against Real Madrid. I really feel that. At home, I just think the players are going to be really pumped for it. They're playing Madrid. We don't play Madrid often. We play Barca way more than we play Madrid. Madrid hasn't come to the Estadio Luz, and I can't even tell you how long, when last time they did. I just think that it'll be pumping in there. So I think a draw could happen. Juve, I think Real Madrid's going to beat Juve. Liverpool, I think this is a loss. I think they lose to Liverpool. And then they play Man City, where I think they will tie. I think. So win against Kairat, win against Monaco, win against Olympiacos, win against Marseille, a tie against Benfica, questionable, a win to Juve, a loss to Liverpool, and a tie to Man City because they get Man City at home. But I think them going to Anfield thing. So they win almost every game. They drop points in 3 games, but 2 of them are draws, only 1 loss. That's what I would assume. I don't know if I'm right here. I'm just taking a wild guess, right? Last one, my Benfica. Whoo, this is crazy. Real Madrid, 5-1 win. No, I'm just kidding. So like I just told you, they play Real Madrid. I think a 2-2 draw at home. I think that's what happens. They then play Chelsea away at Stamford Bridge. They played them very, very good in the Club World Cup. Very, very close game. A draw could happen here, but I think they're going to lose. I think they lose to this one. Bayer Leverkusen, they do not look good. They just sacked Ten Hag. I wish he would have stayed until after the Benfica game. I think we can get a result here. It's at home, so I think we could beat Bayer Leverkusen. So I think we win that one just because they lost their key players. Their manager's not looking too tough. So, and they just got a new one too. So we'll see. I think we could win that one. Juve, I'm going to say we win this because we always somehow get a result against Juve. If you go look at the last results, we always do really well against Juve. So I think we win this. Napoli, we lose. Ajax, we tie. Karabakh, I'm not sure how you say that. I think we win this one. And Newcastle, I think we tie. So tie against Madrid, a loss to Chelsea, right? A loss to Chelsea, a win to Leverkusen, a win to Juve, a loss to Napoli. That Ajax game is the one that I really, truly don't know, man. I truly don't know. So I'm going to say a tie. That's why I said right, a tie, because I really don't know. The Karabakh game, I'm not sure if I said that right, a win. And then the Newcastle game, a tie, maybe a loss. That's kind of how I see it. So I think we get 3 points in at least 3 games. 3 games, 3 points, maybe a tie or 2 there, around there. I think that's fair for the Benfica games. But we always do really well against Juve. We all the Karabakh game, I think that we'll do well. And we open up in that game on Tuesday as well. So hopefully we open up the campaign really well. Bayer Leverkusen doesn't really look good. So in those 3 games, I could definitely see us definitely getting points right there. But this is not easy. This is not easy, lads. This is not easy at all, especially for the fact that your 4 home games are really nice because you get, but getting Napoli, I mean, having 4 home games, obviously, that's awesome, right? But getting Madrid, Napoli to come to your house, that's very hard. Even Bayer Leverkusen, when they're on, getting them to come to your house is wild. And then your away games are Chelsea, Juve, Ajax, and freaking Newcastle. That's wild. Ajax is not as good as they kind of been struggling a little bit, and they kind of got it back. So we'll see what they look like this year. But it's not going to be easy for Benfica in any way, shape, or form. I hope that we're able to advance at least through the playoffs, but I don't think it's going to be easy in any way, shape, or form. We also have to see what Chelsea we get, because in the summer we got an amazing Chelsea, and then it kind of looked weird the first game of the season, and then they look like they're back. So we'll have to see what kind of Chelsea we get as well. But that is my predictions for the Champions League, lads. Guys, tell me how I did in the comments down below. Let me know if I messed up at all. But I know I gave Real Madrid and Barcelona a lot of wins, but Real Madrid and Barcelona are Real Madrid and Barcelona, so it makes sense for them to win a lot of games. Hey, I love you guys. I will catch you in the next one.